Well, seems like the Eagles have made a couple of signings. But before I begin, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe to this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and do need to be done to make this video unlockable on YouTube. Don't forget to give me the hearts on TikTok. All right, let's jump into it. The Eagles have made a couple of signings. Come to find out, I'm just discovering this now. Pro Bowl cornerback Tyreek Reek Woolen, which is Woolen, has agreed to a 1 year, $15 million deal with the Philadelphia Eagles. And I gotta say, I'm impressed with this one because the Eagles need another corner opposite Queion Mitchell, and they may have just found it because I think after seeing footage of him, he has covered receivers all over the field, just like Queion Mitchell. This guy might not be the exact replica of Queion Mitchell. And I seen the footage. I mean, I am impressed. I am impressed. You hear what I'm saying? So, wow. We saw a Pro Bowl cornerback, Tyreek Reek Woolen. Like I said, W double O 00 or letter OOLEN to a 1 year, $15 million contract. And secondly, the Eagles have agreed to a 1 year deal with Greg Calcaterra, the tight end Eagles draft pick. Eagles are bringing him back on a 1 year deal as well. So that still leaves the question of Dallas Goedert. We don't know what Dallas Goedert standing right now because maybe the Eagles think he's trying to work out a deal to get him signed. Maybe, we don't know, but the Eagles are bringing him back, and apparently, Sean Marion wants Greg Calcaterra. Now Greg Calcaterra is a good tight end. He has speed. He's a shifty, speedy tight end. And he was hurt, I think, a year. Was it last year? It wasn't this year. I think it was a year before he got hurt. But he does got a Super Bowl ring. The Eagles are bringing him back, and then guy Tyreek Wood has a Super Bowl ring too. He won a Super Bowl with the Seattle Seahawks this past season. So to have two Pro Bowl cornerbacks, obviously one of them gonna be blended. Would be wonderful now to have a cornerback that can actually start. And if this guy do real well, obviously Queion Mitchell, the Eagles might get this man a long-term deal. And I think he's young. I'm not exactly sure how old he is, but I think he's young. I'm not exactly sure how old he is, but he's young. And so with this being said, it makes you wonder now if the Eagles are going to draft a corner in the draft. They probably not, because when you bring a guy this talented on your roster on a 1 year contract basis, there's no need for cornerback in the first round. So the Eagles might just go offensive line in the first round. I think the Eagles are going to go offensive line or tight end in the first round. We don't know exactly sure what the Eagles are going the direction they're going to go with their first round pick, which is 23rd, I believe, in this year's draft. So will the Eagles use their draft capital to move up in the top 15 to get that tight end from Oregon, or will they stay where they at now at 23 and get the offensive line? Because the Eagles need an offensive lineman, the edge rusher. We don't need a cornerback now because we got a cornerback, so that's out the way. But we do need another safety. Are the Eagles going to go safety with the 23rd pick, or they're going to go with the offensive lineman with the 23rd pick? No one needs to be or tight end. No one knows at this time where the Eagles are going to go at this time. But to have a quality corner like Tyreek Woolen, that's saying something. Eagles had finally made a splash. Now I'm not exactly sure how this dude fell from Seattle, but see, you gotta look at it this way: when you have a Pro Bowl, when you have a Super Bowl roster, And if you don't got no more than 25, 30 of your key players signed to at least one or 2 more years on the roster, you will lose. You will lose players. The Eagles have lost a lot of players off their former Super Bowl roster. Lost a lot of them. We lost to Kobe Dean. We lost who was that? Blankenship. We also lost who did we lose? We lost Blankenship. We lost Kobe, and we lost figure who else, we lost somebody else. I can't think of who the guy who the person at the time. Oh yeah, wide receiver Jahan Dawson. We lost those three guys. Two defense, one offense. So you never know what things may happen, how it may happen, and where it's gonna happen. But to have a possible starting right corner opposite Quinyon Mitchell is saying a lot. Mwah. Now, like I said, where the Eagles are gonna use their first round pick, 23rd overall in this year's draft. Where they're gonna go, we don't know. I guess that's what. Again, we got to go and see. Again, we got to wait and see because this is now the second week of this month. 2 more weeks to go. So the draft is actually a month and 2 weeks away from happening. So that being said, this is your boy, the Almighty One, bring you this video. Cornerback Tyreek Reek Wooden, WOOLEN, to a 1 year, $15 million deal, and then re-signed tight end Greg Calcaterra. I don't know why I have to say his name. I have a hard time saying that boy's name. But anyway, you know how it is. You know how we go. EAGLES Eagles. Hard Rose made a splash. Peace.